I don't know who this might help, but I found 3 books on Amazon and they've been really, really helpful. So the first one is called Bemba, A Learner's Guide to Zambia's Largest Language. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Njavwa. I'm from Zambia, but I live in Canada. I came to Canada when I was 8 years old. And yeah, today I wanted to talk about Bemba and speaking Bemba and wanting to speak Bemba more and learn how to speak Bemba again. So when I came to Canada, I knew Bemba fluently, but for some reason I wouldn't speak it. I always wanted to just try and speak English. And so even when we spoke it at home, like if somebody spoke Bemba to me at home, I would always try my best to answer in English. And I remember specifically saying that, oh, I can't speak Bemba, I've forgotten. And like, obviously I hadn't, and I didn't even know English that well to just like not want to speak Bemba at all. But I think it's just from this experience I had at a school that I went to in Lusaka. Okay, I'll tell you guys this story one second. The months leading up to me coming to Canada, I went to a school in Lusaka called Don Gordon. And I think that's so funny because I called it it's Don Gordon, but it's Don Gordon. Okay, so anyways, I had this experience there where I got a good grade on something, and I said something in Bemba. I don't even remember what I said, but maybe I was like, oh, Naktemwa, something. Like, I was just really excited. And the teacher actually pulled me in front of the class, and like I had to put my hands out, and he hit me with a ruler because I was speaking Bemba and we were just supposed to speak English. And I guess that was like a way to enforce people to like students to learn English. But I swear I remember, because like for me, I was just coming from like a village where we were allowed to speak our language. I just didn't really understand that concept of not speaking my language. And I think that like that made me feel like I shouldn't speak Bemba. It's like not good. I should only learn English. And I remember really feeling like, I feel like that moment changed a lot for me in terms of like how willing I was to like continue to speak Bemba, because when I came to Canada, I stopped speaking Bemba. Even when somebody would speak to me in Bemba, I would always answer in English. And then for years, I just like went years without ever speaking it at all. And then the times that I would try, I didn't have an accent. So, something like that. And that used to make me so annoyed, and I just didn't even want to try anymore. I didn't feel like there was a safe place where I can make a mistake and be corrected and be taught. And to make matters worse, when I was in university, I was able to like meet other Zambian friends who were coming abroad to study. And even though some of them could speak Bemba, I noticed a lot of them didn't. Like, I had a few friends who don't speak Bemba that fluently. Like, they don't know it that like well, which was surprising to me because they had grown up in Zambia throughout their life. And then the ones that did, we just like didn't speak it together, probably because they didn't think I knew how, or because I don't. But still, we didn't go places where people would get together as Zambians and speak Bemba. So it just didn't really, like, it didn't feel pressing for me to know it or practice it. I didn't really feel like I needed to until I had kids, and I was like, they can't learn it from me. I don't know it. I can't speak it to them. And so after that, I started feeling more like this is really important for me to like learn something to teach them, just so that I feel like it's important for them to know. And so after that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start trying. I tried a little here and there. I became a lot more comfortable with like saying what I know and trying to speak it to like some of my friends who know Bemba and can like correct me. And when I went to Zambia, I tried my best. And I think that when I came back, honestly, I was speaking it a lot better than when I went. I'm still really bad when it comes to grammar. Like like there's ways of saying something, and I'll try my best to say it where you'll know what I'm saying, but it's not the right way to say it. And I always get confused with like bawishi, bawiso, and batata. Like who, like, you know, the, like if you say batata, I think it's like my dad. Bawiso, or I don't, honestly, I'm even confused now talking to you guys. That's how much I'm like still learning. But anyways, I took it upon myself to like try to see if there was like any language classes you can see online for Bemba, any books or anything. And I found that a lot of other languages like Swahili, Shona, and like other African languages, they're even on Google Translate, they are on Duolingo, but Bemba is not. Like, it's just not that recognized. I think I saw Nyanja on Google Translate, which I found surprising, but yeah, there was just nothing for Bemba that I could find. So I mean, if you guys know of any material, you can like put the link down in the comments. But yeah, I didn't find anything. And then I looked on Amazon for some books, and I found some books that have actually been really helpful in teaching myself, my fiance, and my kids just like few phrases or words or anything like that. So we're all learning together and practicing. But I just figured there must be other Zambians out there who maybe want to know their language and don't, or any other Zambians who maybe live in other places and have never had a chance to learn, that may be interested in learning. But anyways, I don't know who this might help, but I found 3 books on Amazon, and they've been really, really helpful. So the first one is called Bemba, A Learner's Guide to Zambia's Largest Language. And some people who speak Nyanja might say that Nyanja is like the language, but it's not, it's Bemba. Okay, like this. Okay, so this book, it's sectioned off, so it has like useful phrases. So it'll have basics like just like saying hello and like basic communication, and then it'll have a section for describing people, like if you're trying to say my friend, my dad, like Vatata, this is my dad, Ramayo, this is my mom. And like it just kind of like helps to show. And then it has stuff for like work and business, shopping, like it's kind of categorized it into like different stuff, like different areas that you would need certain things, like travel, on the road. And then it has just like dictionary translations. I don't know how to, I'm trying to look for the page. Like English to Bemba vocabulary. This is all backwards, but yeah, so you get the point of that one. It's like a bit more detailed, and it even talks about like sounds, spelling, pronunciation, and grammar. It like really goes like more in depth. And then this one I find really fun to go through with my kids. This is about the body, color, and learning. And so this one has pages where it'll just like have a picture, and then it'll say the word in Bemba and in English. So this one's been really fun for my kids, and right now they know most of the face, and then the rest of the body we haven't been able to get through that, because even honestly some of these things I don't know. Like I just feel like I just learned how to say umukoshi, like your neck, right? I hope that's right. And then I also got a Bemba children's dictionary, and this one's similar to the first one, only that it's like more kid friendly. So it'll have pictures again, and it'll be like things that I guess kids would do, or things that kids would be more like wanting to know, like a horse, and different types of food, and just like household items, and like it has the whole body again as well, stuff like that. So I find it really, really useful. I find it useful, and I think that my kids are learning. And like I'm gonna try to get a video of them talking about body parts on the face. Body parts on the face? What would you say? Maybe I'm nervous because I'm recording, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get a video of even Isaiah pointing out parts of the face in Bemba. Well, I'll say it in Bemba and then I'll see if he points it out. Oh, Umona. Good job! High five! Thanks for watching my YouTube video. For more content from me, like and subscribe and let me know what you think. Subscribe to my channel for more content from me. Thanks for watching.